All right, welcome to the episode of Tease Podcast. I'm your host, Corn L. Reed, and this is
L-Dawg.
I'm Corn Dawg. Fuck! Shit! I got my Unabomber.
Well, you can be Cornell and the
today.
L-Dawg. Cornell and the dog.
L-Dawg.
Cornell and the dog.
Cornell and the dog. That sounds like sounds
Morning
like a
radio.
morning. Yeah, exactly. We got a new thing going today. I am not the hottest one on this podcast. Logan is. Sorry.
Should I have this open?
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, okay.
You look good. You look nice and casual. You look fucking hot.
All right. Well, I was about. Damn it! We always forget Carl. I almost called him Fred. Aw. Okay.
Aww. All right, we got Carl coming up.
There's shit over here. There's neck. What am I doing?
That's not on the. Is that on the camera?
Yeah, it's a fisheye lens.
Oops. Anyway, we got a new form. We got some new stuff we're gonna try. We're gonna watch some trailers to famous comic book movies with our friend Carl here, who loves to watch them. I can tell I'm getting smarter because of all the visualizations we've been watching. This is my hand movement for smarter. I put my finger by my temple and whirl it around in circles. That's what I think smarter people are.
And Carl's gonna help us avoid being flagged for copyright violation. This is fair use. We're commenting on what we're viewing, and it's mostly trailers and a super old special that is free anyway on YouTube.
Yeah, so we'll see. This is going to be fun to watch and try out. You know, we still got facts. I got a fact. I got a good strip. So don't worry, all you comic book lovers. We got a bunch of stuff for you, and it looks like we got our first freaking thing about to pop up, right?
Yeah, I mean, these things popped up. I think that means this thing's about to end, right?
Yeah, bright, abstract, cyber, pattern, trippy, rainbow, no copyright, free background video. Here we go!
Check out Alive Screens. That's where we get our screens from on YouTube.
Marmalade, Duke, Marmalade, Duke, Marmalade, Duke, Marmalade.
Oh, my God.
I'm Marmaduke, by the way. Lay it on me. We're moving to California.
Feel free to pause. I
was so shocked.
I'm in shock.
Gross.
Okay, it's for babies. Babies who love California love. And Tupac.
Good morning, Orange County. Out here, dog park is like high school for dogs.
Oh, I love that name, Bark Park.
And your cheerleaders.
Frisbee.
Your drama geeks. Bang, bang.
That's animal abuse.
The only question is, where do I fit in?
Oh my God, is that thing yours?
Grande, you help us out. I've been in this beer so long I can't feel my legs. Thank you, mi hermanito.
Oh, my God.
All right, I guess we got to pause at some point. I'm in shock. I didn't watch this ahead of time. I saw that Owen Wilson was the voice. I was like, oh
that's
yeah,
what it
this is
was.
going to be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
But-
well, now instead of Marley and me, he became Marley for this movie.
Oh my God. What do you think about the mouth animations?
I like it. I like
Seriously?
any CGI where they start making animals' mouths move. I love it.
When the animal's clearly just looking around and
Yeah, I love that.
oh
It's
no,
so
I'm
good.
scared.
Someone is holding a treat. Well, I love this scene now. We got a big dog party coming up. I think
Didn't you bring that up on another episode?
I did. The dog party is a thing.
Well, let's see what it's all about, I guess. We know they do cannonballs.
12 years ago. This movie came out in 2011.
All of those dogs are dead.
Oh my God. You're right.
I don't know why that is funny, but all right, let's continue.
This party's off the leash. It's so soothing.
I need to impress my new boss.
I guess
I
that's
like
what
that.
happens at the party.
You okay?
It takes a lot more than that.
Okay, that was good.
And let's give a big hand to Marmaduke. That's a whole lot of dog.
Wilson, you Marmaduke.
Happy thoughts. I'm running through a meadow. I'm peeing on everything.
George Lopez. If we weren't related, I'd scratch both your eyes out.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Ejector seat never fails.
They couldn't even train dogs to growl.
They had to CGI the growl.
They didn't even CGI the growl. They had dogs going and put a sound effect of grrr. Wow.
I liked the line. This party's off the leash.
That's not bad. That's one good thing. Well, see, we're fair. We'll say what's good about
I
this.
would watch that entire movie from watching that.
It looks so bad it's good for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that guy, I recognized him from somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly, but, and then that girl, I recognized her from somewhere as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. The guy. He's not the guy. Damn it, what is he in? Oh, is he the Sonic the Hedgehog guy?
Ben Schwartz. No.
No, Ben Schwartz is a comedian, isn't he?
He does the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, I meant the human guy.
Oh,
I think that was the
maybe.
same actor, maybe.
Oh, is this one going to be better?
Something that's always been there.
I don't know.
Every second, it grips him from within. It's his destiny, his power, his curse. Who is he? He's Garfield.
My life has been saved by the miracle of lasagna.
Wait. He just fell off of a building into a truck filled with boxed lasagnas in it.
And they were warm enough to splash when he landed in them.
Yes.
They weren't frozen or...
Yes. Yeah. Something, I don't think you should eat those lasagnas.
Maybe that's a dream sequence at the beginning of the movie, like...
Oh, that would make sense.
Because he is... The trailer starts with them falling out of a window. For what reason? I didn't even...
They didn't show.
Understand.
Oh, no. He was sliding out through a hotel lobby on something and hit something and flew out the window, flew all the way down, went through the top of a truck that was filled with boxes full of lasagna. And they had a big sticker on the boxes that said lasagna on it, just to make sure they really hammered home that this lasagna truck is rolling around with cardboard boxes filled with lasagna, which sounds great to me.
I wonder what his destiny is that the narrator was talking about. Sounded like he's the chosen one or something.
Yeah, that is true. He is kind of a chosen one. I don't know.
I mean, the goddess of lasagna is clearly looking over Garfield.
Now, do you think this one was made 2 years after Marmaduke? Do you think it looks better?
Well, this video... Oh, I guess it's Rotten Tomato.
Wait, 10 years
I
ago,
think it's,
2004?
Yeah, that's 20 years ago.
Yeah, good point.
And it says classics.
Oh, yeah, good point.
I
Never
don't
mind,
know.
this video came out 19 years ago.
The movie did, yeah. I guess let's see more. I'm at a loss for words, really.
Great.
I don't remember this trailer.
Perfect for a podcast.
And that's a sign that the tank is full. He's lazy.
Mouse! Get him, Garfield!
Get him, John.
Brecken Meyer as John. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh, baby.
You're so cute.
With himself.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
for adventure.
Ah,
I guess that's the end of it.
not even close.
Something like this.
Oh yeah, wild thing. Wild thing.
I was just about to say. Ah! Okay, there we go. Yeah, take credit for Garfield, movieclips.com. Jesus.
What were you gonna
Dude.
say?
I was going to pause in the middle of it because Garfield is the only animal that's CG. Every other animal's just an animal.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess I thought Odie was CG at least.
That would have made
never
more
saw-
sense. Well, Odie's hard because he doesn't really look like a dog. You know? There's no dog that Odie really looks like.
He definitely doesn't look like that kind of dog.
Right. Right. Garfield looks like Garfield. John does not look like John. Breckenmeyer? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Who would you cast as John?
Pedro Pascal. Just like everybody.
Pedro Pascal. I was trying to think of someone really dorky.
No, if you ask who I'm going to cast in anything, the easy answer, Pedro Pascal. Everything. Him, The Rock, and Kevin Hart would each play John in different scenes. Or maybe Pedro Pascal's John, The Rock is Garfield, Kevin Hart's Odie. There. Classic $100 billion movie.
I hate Mondays. I feel like that's The Rock. Thank you. That's my Rock impression.
Who would you cast as John?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a dorky white guy. Cornell Reed. As soon as it... Oh. I was just kidding. Cornell.
You know what?
I don't know. Now I'm just thinking of all my friends. Casey Faye would be great, actually.
He'd be a good
As
John.
John.
Yeah, he'd be a good John Arbuckle.
Yeah.
Needs to be someone very white. This is not a role you want to go minority for.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes like
well, no. No,
Don't
you
do
could
it.
be an Indian guy. Dorky
interesting.
Indian guy.
Dorky Indian guy. Interesting.
But yeah, he's kind of got to have that dorky American accent.
yeah. You
he
needed
could be
to
any
be a lame.
race.
You needed to be a lame person, and when you're going lame, it's the safest bet is to go white guy.
Well, now I'm at a crossroads. I want to fight against stereotypes, but John is based
what are
on
the
Jim,
races, what races do you think are so lame, Logan? Let's go on to your top 5 lamest races.
The lamest
list.
No, that's my point. It could be anybody, but it's really based on Jim. So
No, there's lame people of
white.
all different races. But I've never seen anyone except white people.
Hello, stupid. Boy, were you dumb in school today. You've been dumb before, but today you were really dumb. The teacher asked him why they have so much rain in Oregon, and he said because they have a lot of clouds.
Wow.
all right.
Now,
What do you
I
think of
don't
that?
use those word often, but what bitches?
Ooh.
You don't agree?
No, you're right.
They're
It's pretty rude.
fucking horrible to my man Charlie
Charlie was being stupid.
because he thought
gonna be-
Oregon has more rain because they have more clouds.
I know.
Not
What's
a
your
terrible
answer, Lucy?
Yeah. What is her
I'm
answer?
gonna be confident.
She a freaking meteorologist? She freaking is her dad Dallas Raines, head meteorologist of Los Angeles. This is ABC network affiliate. You know?
ABC 7, Los Angeles County, Orange County.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you. It was like you're never gone. I feel like I should explain. I play basketball. I didn't get time to shower. Now that we're videotaping it, I feel very self-conscious about it. I want to hide my face. I wish I could cover myself in a sheet.
Did you put that hoodie on? I mean, did you put the hood over when I got water? Or did you have it like that the whole time?
I had it like that the whole time.
Yeah, dude. This is a show, baby. Put your hair down. It's fine. Put your nasty hair down.
Okay, I will. You ready for this?
Yes. Just don't do this and get shit on the TV.
I won't.
I'm kidding. Dude, you look. I mean, they can't smell you through the camera.
Oh, I didn't realize it smelled so horrible.
You don't.
Logan. I look hot? Hotter than you? Be honest.
Sure.
I knew it. Wow, thanks, Logan. You made me feel a lot better.
You put words in my mouth.
I just can read. I can tell what you're thinking. I can read your thoughts, and I appreciate it. It's very flattering.
Yeah, no, you do. Your hair looks. Actually, your hair does look good. Because
Thanks.
I think. Did you wash it right before you played
No.
basketball? But you're not supposed to wash your hair every time you shower, and you know. What a weird transition. I'm not going to be able to cut any stupid thing I say out.
The dreamer will have his day, so reach for the stars.
This is kind of a long one, so.
Angel may surprise you.
Turn it down a little bit. Maybe we can check in on it. Or fast forward. You want to take the control
Yeah. Maybe
and play with it?
Barfy. The dog's name was Barfy. Jeffy, PJ, Barfy, Sam, and Kitty Cat. Psst. Wow. What were the TV execs smoking when they let this get on TV?
I don't know. God, this music is terrible.
They're going for the, classic Christmas crowd, and you're supposed to be huddled up with the
Christmas music is fantastic. That is like unbearable.
Truly ever had.
Oh wow, this animation is bad.
It is really bad.
What's wrong?
This is one of those ones like it's good because we got real kids to do the voices, and it's like these kids don't know how to act.
Wow. I wonder if any of them are for us.
Okay, well I guess they're gonna really stretch out this plot.
Even more.
Right?
It has a lot of pieces.
They kind of look like they do from the comic strip, but you don't see them from a lot of these angles, I'm realizing.
Oh good, they got the hot version of the mom.
Remember, Jeffy?
Do they have a less hot version?
Every minute.
Yeah, I feel like I brought that comic in one time and I was like, oh wow, the mom's hot. I thought she was ugly, and I looked it up, maybe off,
Yeah.
off the show, and
Late at night, one lonely night.
she used to look different. Actually, you know what? This is the weird looking one now that I think about it.
Oh. Whoa, Santa's ghost is haunting them. I don't like it. Santa's just sitting in his room watching him. The ghost of Santa's watching this little boy just change and stuff. Now you feel like she's not hot, and you feel
That's
like
the
dummy.
weird version that has a circle face.
Oh.
And the hot one actually looks very different and has like a modern haircut. And that's why I said she was hot.
Modern haircut. What do you mean by that?
She
Describe
had like a
it.
pixie cut. And this one's like a
A dumb
couldn't be
bitch
more of a
cut.
cartoon. More of a round smiley face with a
Cartoons can be sexy. Just ask any man with anime women stickers on the back of his car. Have you seen those?
not on the back of cars.
Oh yeah, guys. I don't know what maniac thinks this is a cool idea, but he puts a bunch. They put like a bunch of like, they'll get like super hot anime girls in like weird like mech suits or like stuff like that, or like school girl outfits, and they'll just be like big just stickers of like them. And they just put them all over their rear windshields.
Are you saying they have individual stickers for like different clothing?
No, not like a paper doll.
Oh,
That would
but
be-
it is.
Yeah,
But they are extravagant, is what you're saying.
They're extravagant. They
And
got
they're huge.
big boobs. and
Yeah, I mean,
stuff.
I know what you're talking about, and I've seen in media, I've seen body pillows. I also have a few. No, I'm kidding. But I mean, I've heard of body pillows. I've seen wall hilarious like posters and not posters, but what are those things called where it's a body
Cardboard
cutout? Yeah,
or a fat head.
fat head is what I was trying to think of.
I get body pillows
For your knees?
Like, I understand kind of having, like, something to, when you sleep, like, on your side, being able to, like, hug a pillow.
I kind of get it, too. I don't have one, though. I've never got one.
Yeah, I don't know if they're, I assume they're also used for, like, sex stuff, too.
Right.
That's
why it's funny to imagine, like, a anime chick.
Right. I mean, that's
and, like, there's a lot of sketches on YouTube, I guess, about, like, nerds, like, oh, leave, Marika alone or whatever.
Right.
Like, it's his girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't understand having that emotional of a relationship with the body pillow, but I get sleeping with a big long pillow. That makes sense.
Yeah. Having sex with I don't want to rub my dick against cloth. That's not.
Yeah, that
the
sounds
same.
like a rug burn.
Yeah, that's like a hazard.
You start a fire.
Right.
I don't know. I think she's pretty cute.
Yeah, she's a grown woman for sure. Oh, look at that face. Oh my gosh, she is just a smiley face. But yeah, she's mature.
Yeah, now
Oh
you're
my
finding out you
goodness.
thought smiley faces were hotter than you thought.
She's wearing a really tight sweater.
Very tight and form-fitting.
Sorry.
She's a long neck and a small head. That kind of freaks me out.
She's like one of the enemies in Metroid.
Yes.
I saw a Santa in front of the store, and another on the corner, and another.
Everyone kind of has the same reaction I do to Jeffy.
Wow.
God, every conversation with you is a slog, kid.
I know. Seriously.
Yeah, maybe it's just the mix of this copy on YouTube, but God, that music is piercing.
It is very piercing. Oh, that's cool. Santa's as white as his beard. There's no difference from the color
He's
color
got
of
to
his
blend
beard
into
and
the
his-
clouds and the North
That's
Pole
true.
and the snow. God, man.
This feels like it's been on for 3 hours.
This is like... The cartoons in the 80s were excellent.
Yeah.
That we saw and heard of.
Right.
This is insanely
Oh,
bad.
there's Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Well, I almost forgot that one, but I pulled it out last second. Joseph.
If Joseph isn't Jesus' dad, which is the story,
Right.
then Jesus is not related to King David.
Okay. I don't know. Does he have some story with King David?
Yeah, it's from the bloodline of David, I think.
Oh.
The
I don't know.
Messiah.
He's from the bloodline of God and the Virgin whore Mary. Was she a whore? Was she a prostitute? Was she a sex worker?
No, ironically, his mom is known for having a virgin birth, but then later in life, he met a prostitute and said, like, just turn away from your ways. You can hang out with us. You can't be a prostitute anymore, but we won't reject you for your past.
Why does Jesus hate
But
sex
her
work?
name was the same as his mom's name.
Oh, okay. And does
Mary. Mary Magdalene is the hooker, and Mary's, I don't know what her last name is, Jesus' mom.
Yeah, I think Mary's her last name. Virgin's her first.
Oh.
The Virgin Mary. Whatever. Why is Jesus so anti-sex work? I don't like that.
Well, at the time, that's progressive. She was an outcast of society, and he was like, no, if she changes her ways, she can be accepted back into society or whatever.
Yeah, but you're making it sound like maybe parts of the Bible might be outdated, which I don't agree with.
Okay. You're free to disagree. I know you're kidding, though. Yeah, it's outdated.
The Bible, and that's where the Bill of Rights are, right? In the Bible? I get that.
Right.
I get that.
That's the Quran.
Which one says I can have a gun? That's what I pray to.
That's Matthew.
It's Matthew.
The book of Matthew.
Book of Matthew, chapter 3, AR 15. AR 15. This cartoon sucks. Oh, I did like that reaction shot of Santa, though, where he went, oh. Oh.
Oh my gosh. This animation. Their heads keep squashing every time they talk.
I don't know whose idea was like, let's take a cartoon that's never been funny in the newspaper and then give them 30 minutes to try and fill out a Christmas special TV show. I mean, I guess you could kind of say the same about Peanuts, but there's more there.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we just saw that clip. That was a kind of shitty clip, but it was not boring.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Right. Something
There's
was
always
happening.
Conflict in Peanuts. Like it.
Yeah, because they're all a bunch of little fuckers.
Yeah. I mean, they have personality. Except for Franklin.
Except for Franklin. Exactly. That's why he got kicked out. Or no, he stuck around.
Oh, he's there.
Oh. He was just excluded by the other kids.
No.
Oh.
Don't you remember the factoid? He was brought on because somebody wrote in and wanted an African American character.
Right. So here's one with zero personality.
with zero traits.
Which is pretty progressive, honestly. Because not like
Well,
you said.
I think he probably has traits. We just aren't huge Peanuts people, and he's just the least well known. But like,
well, you're the one who thinks all other races besides white people are lame. So
No!
I think you did a perfect job.
everyone's equally lame.
There's too many people. Here's what it is. Every version of every type of person exists. There's cool people of all races. There's lame people of all races. There's jerks of all races. There's nice people of all. There's so many fucking people in this world that you can.
One person can be all those things over a lifetime, even. You know?
Yeah. Good point. Good point. Like Logan, you just went from lame to interesting with that one fact.
Fuck you.
Oh no, we are roasting each other today. I think Family Circus is making us cranky.
I hate Cornell. What?
Yeah, I know. That has nothing to do with this podcast, though.
I don't hate Cornell. He looks great with his hair down. I'm glad he took his hood off.
Thank you. I feel so free and open now that I did that.
Did that really help? You said you were self-conscious.
No, I just didn't. I don't want to look like crap on the video because we're doing
Your
a thing.
skin is not greasy from sweat. I mean, I don't know what you think how you would look different from one.
Well, if I
basketball
took a
game.
shower and I dressed nice and I looked presentable.
Oh, you didn't. You wanted to dress nicer. You know, we probably should have done it tomorrow. Because I kind of was laying in bed this morning, like, oh, because I was moving a bunch of stuff yesterday. I was like, oh man, I'm sore, but you know what? We got to get this done.
Well, let's
Get
record
through
again
it.
tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
That's the last thing you wanted to hear.
No, actually, we probably should.
Whatever. Or we can record. I can record record a bunch next week. This is the new podcast called Scheduling the Podcast.
If I'm not working, we'll do it tomorrow if you want to.
Okay. That sounds great. And we can watch this all over again.
I like Mom.
Oh.
Mama, what's her name?
No one knows what her name is. Or the dad. The dad looks like a drunk and abusive. Why is she in the corner like that? She's like standing with her back against the wall. That was very strange.
Dude, the dad, next time it cuts to him, I hope it does soon, looks like Doug Wessenhop.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to think, who does he look like?
Yeah, he totally does. He totally does. Same glasses and everything. Look, even Carl's turned his back on Family Circus.
Should we go to a regular background or pull something else up?
Yeah, go to a regular background. I got a fact. You ready for my fact?
Yes.
This will bring the show back on track.
Fact. I'll bring the.
Okay,
Fact
so
back
if
on
you
track.
didn't see how that ended, if you're just listening to the audio, they all died. So anyway, now time for my fact.
Someone brought a star to put on the top of the tree. What do you know? How original. Fuck you. All right.
Okay. Here is the comic book fact of today. Are you ready? Olive oil, as you might know from Popeye.
Right.
Oil is spelled O-Y-L. Don't worry, that's not the fact. Just a free fact I'm throwing out there for you fact heads out there.
It's a Dutch name. Oil.
Oil. Olive Oil was a comic strip character for 10 years before Popeye.
Whoa. Interesting.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yeah. Do you know more than that? What was her?
Nope.
Oh, okay. What brought Popeye into the fold?
She met her man. I think they were both probably two separate strips, or maybe she just made. It was like Adam and Eve. She pulled out a rib and made Popeye from her rib and a can of spinach.
That would kind of make sense. He seems like a messed
I don't
up
know.
clone.
Maybe it was her and Brutus before, and then they broke up, and then Popeye came in the mix 10 years later.
I think it's Bruno. Am I wrong? Or is it Brutus? I think it's Bruno.
Bruno or Brutus?
There's no way to ever find out.
Or maybe she was dating the cheeseburger guy. What was his name?
Oh shit! I don't know.
I'll
I'll gladly pay you today for a.
No, I'll gladly pay you tomorrow,
Tomorrow
for a cheeseburger.
today.
I want to get ahead on my expenses, so I'll pay you today and then eat the burger tomorrow. Bruno? Yeah, maybe it was Bruno. I hate the name
No,
Bruno.
it was Bluto.
Bluto! Fuck, we don't even know shit about shit or dick.
I knew it was Bluto. After a while.
Well, anyway, what do you think about
You all right?
No, I'm losing my mind.
What happened?
I don't know. I think Family Circus ruined my life.
That was weird. That drawing of that chick was sexy. I keep going back and forth, but it's
Wow.
like, dude.
Wow, you can't
Because I was like her. Well, because I just reacted that she was hot, and then I saw a close up of her circular face. I was like, why did I say that was hot? And then it zoomed back out, and it was like, whoa! It's like a.
Yeah.
She's naked with like drawn on clothes.
I know. And her waist was like the size of something
arm.
small.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like, her body looked like it was a
cartoon mannequin.
Yeah, it looked like a siphon with boobs at the top. A funnel with boobs on it.
I got a type.
Yes. Size -3 waist and big bazongas and a sweater you have to just be poured into.
Well, stop me if this is meta and lame, but how do you feel about that format? Did that obviously? I guess we shouldn't let a whole long thing play. That didn't work at all.
Yeah. We need to figure it out. I think what we should do is we should watch something first and then go back and watch it
Yeah,
live.
I guess we have to.
Yeah,
Or one of
and
us
then maybe
has
do
to.
like excerpts from it or something like that. And like, all right, this part's really funny because blah, 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 and then show it. It's hard to talk and listen to the trailers at the same time,
Yeah,
you know? But whatever. We got to do it this way to find out.
that's true. And I feel maybe it wasn't the best clip, but that Peanuts clip kind of worked. It was like a 20-second
That was
clip,
funny. Yeah, that was good.
and then it cut off.
That was very good.
Hmm.
That was very good. Yeah, maybe it's just finding, well, whatever.
Yeah, let's just bring
clips.
maybe one. Well, whatever. I don't want to give us homework, but maybe bring because I think it's fun to see it for the first time. But at least one of us should judge it. So maybe each of us should bring one.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's how we should do the end of it.
Oh, interesting. Oh, we gotta still do the comic strips because that's what our whole podcast is about. But a little
Right.
clip from a show of a comic strip is not good enough for our listeners. Demand more. Orongo.
This word
Casino.
association. Did I tell you I drove past when I had that ad job that was on the road? I drove past Morongo one time, and there's lights everywhere and screens, and on a giant screen that I saw from, it seems like miles away because it's flat out there. You can see
Right.
straight ahead. I could see this screen had like a cool animation of like a billowing like fire, and it looked incredible. From like a mile away I saw this. As I got closer, I realized there was a semi that was billowing fucking fire.
Oh
and it was
my
on fire.
God.
And I could feel it. I could feel the heat from the far right lane of the other side of the freeway.
Holy shit.
It was insane. And I called 911, but somebody had already called it in, but no one was there. It was just on fire. I don't know
Whoa.
what
Was it like a
happened. It
gas
was never
truck or
on the
something?
news. I looked it up the next day. What's up?
Was it like a gas truck or something?
It was a box. The back was a box, but it must have had something.
It was a lasagna
Flammable.
truck.
Exactly.
That lasagna can get flammable. Just ask Garfield.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really set it on fire, but yeah.
He's covered in it. God, he crashed into a lasagna truck. Can you just imagine sitting down at your computer, Final Draft open, and it's like, okay, and then
Right.
Garfield falls out, and what should he fall on?
Dude, I
You
wanted
can't
to
fall
play.
on one pan of
I wanted to
lasagna.
play Garfield and Friends, but it's for kids, so for some reason you just can't put it in a playlist. I guess they don't want playlists mixing kids stuff with adult stuff.
Oh,
Kinda makes sense.
that makes sense because it'd be like Garfield and Friends, and then next like, why?
Then Frasier, ooh. I don't know.
Yes, exactly.
You don't want your kids watching that
Exactly.
shit.
Exactly. And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, because there's like a lot of reports about how YouTube's algorithm just brings people in to make them radicalized.
Yeah, and next thing you know, your kid's like, Father, I'm
That's-
from America, but this is how I talk now. From all the Frasier exposure.
Father, might I not have seconds of scrambled eggs and tossed salad, please? I would love to have a baby Frasier Crane.
Really? A pretentious baby?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Kick its ass.
Okay.
I don't know. It'd just be funny. You know, have you ever, like, some people have their kids, they dress their kids up real nice. Like, one thing I can't stand is when parents gel their kids' hair.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Your kid's like 4 or 5 years old and you, like, style their hair like that. Like, what the hell are you doing? Let the kid just be a fucking kid.
Yeah, on my own, I did that back then, though, too. I had so much gel in my hair. It always looked wet, and now I hate that look.
How old are you talking? Like when you were 3 or 4?
From middle school through high school, I guess.
Yeah, well, we all had our gel phase.
Yeah,
Gel
God,
that
it's such
was
a
the
bad look.
back then. Actually, for some people, it still is.
No offense out there if that's your hairstyle.
If you
Actually, no, this is advice. You should change it.
you should probably change it. Yes,
Because
yes.
if you change it after a very small amount of time, like a few months, you're going to look back at old pictures and be like, oh, my God.
what was I thinking?
Because that's what we all think.
Yes,
But parents do it to their kids.
Yes, exactly. Like
It's
unless
weird.
you like work at a bank or something like that, then you should probably have gel in your hair. Someplace where you feel like you
Right.
need to look nice,
Right.
right? I guess gel is appropriate at times.
That does fit at the bank, but I wonder why. I mean, it's not like you should be more. I mean, it would be more appropriate, like in a kitchen.
That does make sense, but I only trust my money with people whose hair is crunchy.
Yeah, that seems very common at banks.
It'd be cool if there's like a operation or something that you could get at a hairdresser to make your hair permanently crunchy, like just permanently molded, and you slept with it and stuff, and it's just rock hard.
If it doesn't exist, it will, I'm sure, in our lifetime. People
You
are
think?
so weird with plastic surgery and what they want to do.
Well, it'd probably be convenient if you liked your hairstyle. You just get it done once, and you never have to do it again.
Yeah, but it never ends up the way you picture it, in your mind.
Yeah,
Like I can't wait. I'm going to have this permanent hairstyle.
Right.
And then you wake up, you're all bandaged. You take the bandage off. It looks horrible. But the doctor says, don't worry. It's just swollen. It'll go down. And it never does. Or it does. And then it looks like a deflated, wrinkly, like fucking head on top of your head. Like a scalp.
or as you walk underneath a tree and an acorn falls on it and just shatters, your hair shatters.
There's like permanent scars of like stitches. Like you're Frankenstein's monster or something.
I love it. I love that. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, plastic surgery is good, but it's not perfect yet. It's like there's still a lot of people who look really bad with the plastic surgery they've gotten. Celebrities who spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if maybe they're going to round out and figure it out or if they're just going to look like that for the rest of their lives. Like, like maybe there's a way where someone who looks freaky, say like a Nicole Kidman or something, all of a sudden figures it out and gets a new face and now all of a sudden looks hot as hell.
Right. Does she look scared? Does she have a lot of plastic surgery?
Yeah.
I don't really follow her, I guess.
Well, if you
I'm thinking of Madonna the whole time we're talking about this.
same thing. Yeah. Well, the face just
I
looks
think she's just done it so much. I heard somebody say that she had, I don't know if it's scar tissue is the correct term, but it's like a side effect of having too much plastic surgery is her face is puffed up. So even if she loses weight, it'll always be kind of puffy like that.
interesting.
But I guess that's hearsay. Either way, something went awry.
You can't like vacuum that out? Just stick a vacuum in their face and get all the puffiness stuff out?
That's what this random YouTuber seemed to.
Well, sounds like fact to me.
Yeah, exactly.
If you could have plastic surgery, what would you get done?
Well, first of all, that was a Madonna expert. I just want to point out.
Okay.
But what plastic surgery? No, I really am just super against that.
Not a little Botox? Maybe some lip filler? I would give you some lip filler.
No way. I have a great bottom lip. Maybe you're right. I need a better top
I
lip.
didn't mean to pick on something you're actually self-conscious about.
No, I'm not.
I would give you lip filler, and I'd have I put in a butt chin.
Wait, no, you're supposed to say what you would do to you. Don't.
I'll get to me. Okay.
Okay.
I would have your nose, the nostrils rounded, and the tip pointed a little bit more.
Okay.
You don't think it doesn't sound like you agree with any of my ideas.
I don't.
I would put Botox in your ears. You can see the.
I don't get why anyone
age.
even starts doing Botox because you have to redo it. Excuse me. You have to redo it to get to retain the effect. So now you've got a lifetime of getting shots in your face.
Well, if you stop, does it just go back to normal? What happens if you stop?
It must, I guess. But either way, this whole world is so gross to me.
I'm getting Botox before every podcast. I mean,
Well, I gotta live with it. But that's my opinion.
for me, I'd
Unless
have
the audience does it, in which case it's okay because they're great.
no problem with getting a little Botox. There's no shame there, I don't think. I would get my tongue split. I would get some like metal ball bearings implanted underneath the skin in my scalp. And
Where?
in my
Like
scalp,
horns?
kind of like two
Like cornrows.
yes, 2 cornrows of ball bearings, like marble cornrows of marbles. And I would have get my eyes tattooed.
Ooh.
And I think that would help a lot with my aging. People aren't going to notice the crow's feet if my eyeballs are tattooed. You know what I mean? They're going to be like, oh, wow, I think I noticed a new wrinkle on his forehead. They're like, well, why is his tongue split in two? Freak.
What would the tattoo be in your eyeball?
One would be the Stussy S.
Are you gonna do it yourself?
Yeah.
Sounds like a high school tattoo.
But looking in the mirror, I just got to make sure I don't do it backwards.
Oh my god.
And another one would be the Chinese symbol for strength.
Tasteful.
Thank you. What would you tattoo on your body anywhere?
Well, like I said, a tear. I
right.
have tears
Oh,
coming
right.
out of my eyes.
Right.
It's not drops coming out of my nose. Drips coming out of my ears.
Well, all right. So that looks like you're crying, you have a cold, and you just were close to an explosion.
my ears
and
are
your
bleeding.
ears are bleeding. Yeah.
I'm gonna freak people out. That's the whole point.
Wow, that would
Look
get
like
our
a
podcast a
badass.
lot of listeners. If I split my tongue and tattoo my eyes, and you get the teardrop, nose drop, and eardrop tattoos,
Yep.
we'll be famous.
Have you ever heard of Wet n Wild, the theme park?
Sounds like my prom dates in high school.
Hey. Wait, have you? It's like a water park.
No, yeah, no, maybe.
When I was growing
I
up
don't
in
know. I'm not
Dallas,
telling
there's a
you.
place called Wet n Wild. It's still there now. Six Flags owns it, but anyway, their mascots were drops of water with faces and like arms and legs.
Cool.
I would tattoo a giant one of those on my back
Wow, a giant
yeah.
one.
to just match all the other.
That's cool.
And like the very top of it would peek over my collar.
Ooh.
So you'd be like, "What's that, Logan?"
Yeah. Oh, it's just something
I'd
small.
be like, and there'd always music would play whenever.
No, you don't. And then you flex.
It's like people are like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" He's part of the water gang.
You flex and your shirt rips to shreds. Just like explodes off your body. And you go, wow. I'd also get you a butt lift.
Ouch. My butt's great.
Okay, sorry. A butt lowering because it's too lifted naturally.
It's perfect.
I get it round. I would get it 2 more cheeks. Put on. I would add a couple
I actually do
cheeks.
think I have a pretty good butt.
Yeah?
Honestly.
How often do
That
you
is
would-
one thing I wouldn't change.
Everything else you'd change, though.
Yeah. I'd have a smaller penis because it's too big. It causes problems.
Yeah, right. Hurts your back.
I'd have smaller nipples because they cross over each other.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It looks like a Zorro mask.
And I have a third nipple that's under my hair. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Wait, what hair? You're on your head?
I have to put makeup on it before every show.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's great. I never knew that about you.
Well, now you do.
Yeah, well, if you get really excited, then you can get a teardrop coming out of that.
Perfect.
Your head
Oh
is
yeah, and both
lactating.
of my nipples, and my belly button,
Oh my god.
and my pee hole, and my butthole.
So every orifice has drips coming out of it. You know what? I'm glad.
But they all have faces on them, and arms and legs.
It's so horrifying. Oh my god. All right, let's read some comics.
Let's do it.
Oh, you won, right?
Oh yeah, so I go first. Let me get my iPad.
Oh my god. I never want to talk about tattoos with you ever again. Carl.
All right. BC defending its title.
Yes.
2 panels.
Yes.
So in both panels, there's a guy standing behind a rock because they're cavemen.
Right. Okay.
But the rock is playing as a desk, and on the rock it says the words Golf Pro.
Okay.
And he's a golf pro, and on the other side, this guy's like asking for advice.
Okay.
So first panel, the guy asks the golf pro, what do you consider the most important shot in golf? And in the second panel, the golf pro replies, the quickie in the clubhouse before you tee off.
Oh. He doesn't mean like sex. He means like alcohol.
Oh, I thought he did mean sex.
But that's not a shot.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You didn't react the way I thought you would. I thought that was shocking. When I read that, I was like, holy shit.
I don't think. Yeah, no. They mean doing a shot.
Of course, because I was like, what? Do people have a lot of sex at the clubhouse? I don't. Thought it was guys' day out, you know? I guess not.
Well, yeah, sure, man. Can have sex in the clubhouse. Do some back
I guess I
shots.
thought that was what the wife does before she sends you off on your golf day, a quickie in the club. I don't know.
I wish.
Still made you laugh somehow.
I wish, yes, because I had to explain the joke to you. Okay, today I'm bringing in Broom Hilda.
Okay.
One of my favorites.
She returns.
She returns. I just love her animation so much. She's a horny witch who loves beer and stuff. And junk food and stuff like that. So, she's sitting in a tree, on a limb of a tree, talking to her vulture friend named Gaylord. Vulture who wears glasses.
Okay. Something funny about...
The vulture just looks kind of funny.
Oh, okay.
And the drawing of it is a funny drawing. And she goes, I'm going on a diet tomorrow, Gaylord. And that's it. No, I'm joking. She goes, I'm going on a diet tomorrow, Gaylord. And he goes, everybody says that. And the next one, she's standing on top of like what are those? The mesa, right? The little the tabletop mountains, you know, the flat top.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like in Arizona.
Plateau.
Yeah. And the Gaylord goes, when tomorrow comes, they don't do it. And she goes, really? And the last one, she's walking on the street. She goes, okay, then. Majority rules. You get it?
Yeah.
Go ahead, die tomorrow. Everyone says that, but when tomorrow comes, they don't do it. Really? Okay, then majority rules.
Yeah.
And then majority rules. Don't worry, we'll edit out all the not laughs. You can you can fill in the laughs anytime.
Oh, man.
All right, BC won.
Did it really, even though I didn't understand why it was funny?
That's why it won. Are you kidding me?
Do you think it's a better joke even though it's about drinking? I do. Personally.
Yes. Sure.
All right.
Fine. Yes, fine. Whatever. Fuck
Well,
this. Who gives a fucking shit?
We can have a
anymore?
rematch if you disagree.
No, I don't want a rematch.
Well, majority rules. I win.
Wow. BC, a 2-day reign. Who'da thunk?
Not me.
Not me
Until I
either.
read the quickie joke and thought he was making a sex joke. God, I really thought that. I kind of knew I was missing something because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be
But I had a
strange.
reaction to it. So
You did have a reaction. We all had a reaction. And that reaction included a lot of laughter, unlike Broom Hilda's dumbass. So you'll just have to find out who I bring in next week.
on the next episode of
The Striptease
Podcast.
Until then, everyone, keep listening
Keep laughing
and keep stripping.